Yeah, since when did Terminator have such a large nose? It looks like Dan Aykroyd. Hello, welcome back to Spanless Game, where I'm playing every Super Nintendo game in order of release. And if this is your first time here, I've already played many retro game libraries, including the Odyssey 2, the Atari 2600, 5200, 7800, and Television, ColecoVision, NES, and Sega Master System. So check out those older videos if you're interested. And we have 4 games today. We have WWF Royal Rumble, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Rise of the Phoenix, and NBA Jam Tournament Edition. And our first game today is Royal Rumble. It's no hold barred action from LJN. We have Bret the Hitman Hart, The Undertaker, guy I don't remember his name, Razor Ramon, and Michaels, I think. Okay, Shawn Michaels. Yes, there we go. In the ring, out of control, take on 12 of the best superstars of the World Wrestling Federation as you atomic drop, headbutt, pile drive, and drop kick your way through the most grueling test of wrestling skills ever devised. I guess we'll do that thing it said. Hooray. Oh, yeah. I mean, I should just do the one-on-one, right? Oh, no. Go back. Royal Rumble. Difficulty 4. Brandy Man Macho Savage. Okay, dude, Mr. Perfect. The Undertaker. Bret Hart. Tanaka. Crush. Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels. Razor Ramon. Yokozuna. Narcissist. Lex Luthor. Ted DiBiase. You have it. Let's go with it. You surveyed it. Sure. Can the Super Nintendo handle all these wrestlers at the same time? Doesn't really look much like The Undertaker. He's got the right outfit. They all kind of look like the same guy with different clothes. Can't kick him even though... Oh, because I guess it's just truly one-on-one, even though it's many people in the ring. Wow, this is fun. He just ran back into the guy's back and fell down. Of course. Graphics, they all look like the same person with different clothes on, so I'm going to give those a 4.5, even though at first glance I thought maybe it would be higher. Sound, they all make the same sound. So I'll give that a 3.5. Music, the intro music from the menus was alright. I didn't really hear any music from the wrestlers themselves. Maybe it was in there if you were one-on-one. But I'm going to give that a 2.5. Story, there is none. It's wrestling. Controls were kind of mediocre. Funness, 3.5. Does it hold my attention? A 2. And overall, it's going to get a 4. That was WWF Royal Rumble. Let's see what's next. Our next game is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. You are a lone warrior sent back to save the future. LJN. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Destroy the shape-changing body slicing liquid metal T-1000. Race your Harley through incredible 3D map. Target trouble with your on-screen head-up display. And you are T-800 Terminator living tissue over metal endoskeleton programmed to protect John Connor and armed with a shotgun, machine gun, and blazing multi-barrel minigun. Find John, rescue Sarah Connor, wipe out Cyberdyne Laboratories, terminate the T-1000 in the ultimate metal-wrenching steel mill battle of the machines. The future is in your hands, and we just spoiled the entire movie for you. Woohoo! Thanks, LJN. Our other games today aren't LJN. Oh yes, the famous Terminator 2 music. So is this like a bad version of the Terminator 2 music? Do they somehow not have the rights to the music for the movie? Yeah, since when did Terminator have such a large nose? It looks like Dan Aykroyd. Chicago, Dan Aykroyd, eh? Look at this AI. Just look at him. Wow. Amazing, LJN. Amazing. Look at the way he jumps. Hi, kids. Seriously, what kind of moveset is... there's a punch, I guess. So this giant, heavy robot that's super strong takes multiple punches to knock these dweebs out outside of a biker bar. Then again, I guess it isn't Terminator. He's Dan Aykroyd, so accurate. Dry vodka from my skeleton head. Oh, that needs to happen. Come on, Crystal Head Vodka. Dan Aykroyd, get with it. Make an endoskeleton vodka head. Hop, skip, yay! Hee-hee-hoo! Oh, LJN. Oh, they're not going to let me just keep going. Boy. Arnold Aykroyd. Ha ha ha, look at me go. How long is this stupid level? Why is... Okay, I just noticed in the top, he's like non-fatal wounds. This was not that part. He hadn't got that part yet. He killed people. He didn't give a shit yet. It wasn't until John Connor taught him to not kill people. This part of the movie, I'd be ripping these motherfucking heads off. Except I'm Dan Aykroyd. That's right. Gonna break into a Blues Brothers tune. We're on a mission from God. Oh my God. Just keeps going. I have 8% health left. These idiots are gonna kill me. Oh my God. Oh no, he has life again. This is bad. Graphics, a 2.5. Sound, a 3. Music, a half of a point. See, because I give sometimes I give things 0 for music because they don't have it. This gets a 0.5. That means it's bad. Story. Terminator 2 has a kick-ass story, and I guess this follows it. Torn. 5, sure. Controls. A 2. Funness. A 0. Does it hold my attention? Slightly, because I like Terminator 2. It's one of my favorite movies. But overall, this game is going to get a 1.5. It's awful. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Here I thought maybe LJN was getting slightly better. They are not. Next game. Our next game today is called Rise of the Phoenix. It's 2 warriors, 1 cup, and the back of the box. The year is 206 BC, and things in China are heating up. The first emperor has just died, and a weak successor has been appointed, seeing an opportunity for control of the nation. 2 of China's greatest warriors, Zhang Yu and Liu Bang, are locked in a bitter rivalry for control of the nation, with armies preparing to clash. It is said the victor has been selected by the heavens to rule all of China, assuming the role of either great warrior. It's up to you to plot strategies that will defeat your counterpart and lead the country into the next dynasty. Are you prepared to fill the myth now known as Rise of the Phoenix? No, I'm not, because it's a Koei game, and, yeah. Typically, these are lots of menus. In times of war, the people of China look to the sky for the sign of the phoenix, of a wise and powerful ruler. Yoda Master, Jedi Master. Rise of the Phoenix. Which will you select? Shang Yu's glory, Liu Bang declares war, the battle of Gong Wu, or the rise of the Phoenix. How about Shang Yu's glory? He's certainly holding his glory in his hand. It's a big glory. Look at my ginormous glory here in my hands. Witness its power. His death in 2000, I keep doing that, in 210 BC marked the end of the Qin dynasty and the coming of a new era. China's fate rested with 2 powerful warriors. This is the same thing we already read. I can't skip it. That was the back of the box. Level. Okay, that sounds good. Will be Shang Yu, because it's his glory. Skill 100 Intel, born into a family of prominent generals of the former state of Chu that fought to destroy the Qin dynasty. After the defeat of Qin, he named himself the Overlord of the West Chu. Is everything okay? Elmo wants to know. One day, the young Shang Yu looked at Emperor Shi Hongdi and whispered with determination, "I shall replace him." Shang Yu became a mighty general, but lost to his rival Liu Bang in the race to occupy Guangzhou. Shang Yu angrily swore revenge. I swear revenge. But when Liu Bang arrived in Hongmen, begging for forgiveness, Shang Yu let the chance to destroy him slip away. Shang Yu bestowed rewards on his loyal followers, but foolishly chose to ignore others, alienating potential allies. No, you can't skip this. Thus, Shang Yu easily became the overlord of the West Chu, but dark clouds lurked in his future. Music's good. It's very epic sounding music. Rise of the River Phoenix. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think we should send someone to suppress him. Button X. Military info. Right button. Army map. Do something! Move. Yeah, that's great. Did you go over there? No? Move, okay. Sure. Move. March. I don't know. That way. Move. That way. You move. March. Down. Yay. Am I done? Okay. Graphics were pretty decent. We'll give that a 6.5. Sound was, well, didn't hear a lot of it, but I'm sure it's average. Music was pretty good. Give that a 6.5. Story, it's interesting. Historical stuff. Give that a 3.5. Controls, not my cup of tea. All the menus and things, funness for me. This is just my opinion. 3 doesn't hold my attention. 1.5, and overall, it's going to get a 4.5. Seems like a good game if you like those kind of historic simulation games back in the Super Nintendo era. Let's see what's next. Our final game today is NBA Jam Tournament Edition, and this time it's a steel basketball, and it's on fire. Back of the box, NBA Tournament Edition brings you the sense-shattering slam-dunking excitement than ever. More than twice as many NBA superstars, more than double the secret characters, hot shots, super jam power-ups, battery backup, and oh my, 9 all-new rim-rattling slam dunks, plus all the original jams. NBA Jam Tournament Edition is on fire. Cool. And
Monster Jam! He's on fire!
Iguana Entertainment checks out.
Welcome to NBA Jam!
Know if that worked. I don't think it did. I was trying to do the Bill Clinton code, but I don't know.
Showtime!
At the Apollo.
Tonight's matchup, Cavaliers versus Mavericks.
NBA Jam, yes.
2 points!
Do 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 do. Oh, you did that to me. Go for 3. Boo! Shakalaka. Don't
Wild
smoke,
shot.
kids. It says so on the game. Now I just want to smoke.
Yeah. Wild shot.
Your mom! I don't know why I keep going for 3s. Just not confident in my ability in the paint. I'm also not using Mark Price to shoot the 3s, which is stupid. Oh, nice steal.
Heating up.
13-2. I thought I was going for a slam dunk. It turns out I was just flying through the air.
Wild shot. Ugly shot.
Whoa. Hey, somehow made it. That's Mark Price for you. I'm old.
Wild shot.
Oh my god. Wrong button.
Yeah.
No, that one's also shooting, but he made it. Okay, let's rate this. Graphics, they're okay. We'll give those a 5.5. Sound, we'll give that a 6. Music, there's not a lot of music going on there, so we'll give that a 3. Story, there is none. It's a sports games. Controls, we'll give that a 7. Funness, we'll give that. It's also very fun with a friend. We'll give that a 7 there. Doesn't hold my attention. 3, and overall it's going to get a 5. Now we'll give this a 6.5. This is NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the Super Nintendo. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next game.